Hey everybody, what's going on? TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict here with another thrilling episode of the Transformers Thought Corner. For those of you who are new and you are unaware of what the Transformers Thought Corner is, Transformers Thought Corner is my live podcast series where we pretty much give our thoughts on basic, Transformers info, or not even info, just like basic stuff that you hear within the Transformers, you see within the Transformers, like most obnoxious characters and all that, or some new stuff, overall like news and such. We'll go over that and even give overall opinions on, past events and movies, TV shows, all that fun stuff. Excuse me one moment while I go shut my door to repel noise. Excuse me. Darn garbage can and cluttered room. Why does this have to happen to me? Okay, I'm back. So, in this episode of the Transformers Thought Corner, things are going to be a little different once again. I'm going to do an Inside the Addict's Lair sort of interactions thing to start off. But later on, we will be getting guests. We will be having people on the show, my fellow co-hosts, and we'll go through introductions. Then we'll talk on the actual topic. So yeah. That's gonna be fun. So how you guys doing? Been a little bit. Been about a week, I believe, week or two. I know I promised TFTC the other day, and I'm really sorry, but I ended up passing out at noon. When I should have been in school. Again, that's been a real issue of mine. School. So yeah. But I did go down to Toys R Us today, and there was a crap ton of stuff. I did not believe it. Number one. And I know they're starting to trickle in, so I'm really, really happy about that. But I know a couple people out there already have the Clash of the Transformers Starscream, and I am proud to say that I am an owner, and I love him. I absolutely love him. He's great. His legs kind of suck because they're ball joints and they're very loose, like MGO 316. I'm going to do the splits. But yeah, I think there could be a little bit more friction. Like if I used more rough plastic on the ball joints for his thighs, then I think he could actually manage to keep his legs still. But like these are kind of floppy, and then it doesn't help that they also pop off with like the slightest of ease. Whenever I took him out of the package in the car. But this Starscream, I really do like him. He's really, really cool. There will be a review of him sometime in the future. I don't know when, because I'm still trying to go out and do all the other stuff I wanted to review. So that's going to happen. But they did have Paralon, and they had the Power Surge Optimus Prime. They had Blaster. They actually had Titans Return Blaster. And you guys remember the last time I said there were 2 Fortress Maximuses in my Toys R Us? There's only one. He's not going to be out by my birthday. He's going to be gone. My birthday's on October 24th. This says the actual freaking username 1024. Again, I'm not creative, but yeah, he's not going to be there. Now, what was there was that actually surprised me was that 2-pack with the Bumblebee and the Steeljaw. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to sell my original ones, and also the one that I'm going to get from the Grimlock and Bumblebee 2-pack whenever I can get that, because I keep forgetting about that. But what I'm going to do about that is I'm going to sell the Bumblebees and just go with the ones that are in the pack, the one for the 2-pack. So Steeljaw is going to be available on eBay soon. Probably $12 plus whatever shipping is. I'd say free shipping, but I don't know how to calculate shipping prices. So I'm probably going to do $5, maybe 10. Actually, no, I'll probably sell it for 10 plus $5 shipping, so I still like retail price. Which, guys, come on, it's not that bad. So if you want my Bumblebee or Steeljaw, and a bunch of other cool stuff that I'm going to be selling, by all means, head over to eBay and look up, what was it, Transfan 1022, or 1024. Did I say 22? I know my own username. Hold on. I want to make sure it's right. And it is Transfan 1024, and I've been a member since 2011. So go ahead and feel free to do that. You don't think I was going to buy you online when you came in the next week. Don't have to ask Might Mouse for help finding him anymore. So yay, I found Starscream. I'm so happy. That's cool. Speaking of Might Mouse, I actually found the box that he gave, or the box of the Nova Prime figure that he gave me a while back. I still kept it. It unfortunately got damaged. but I kept the box because I thought that was really cool, and that was actually a figure, my first figure that was actually ever sent to me by someone else, which was really awesome. And I mean, like, not eBay wise or Amazon, but I mean like actual like human interaction. Like that was the first time someone ever sent me a figure. And of course, you know, BC did too, and I still got the box for that, so that's really cool as well. But yeah, I'm really happy. So I found the box. I'm gonna be keeping that in the best condition I can because he autographed it, and I didn't want to just make it, you know, feel like, oh, I don't care about the box or the figure. And I still got the figure too, obviously. I'm not getting rid of that Nova Prime. Not one bit, no siree. So you know, there's that. There we go. Stall screen. That snap. You really have to flex the plastic a little bit. Oh god, this Starscream. Alright, I'm sorry I'm not replying to comments. Let me open up the comment section on my phone, or the live chat on my phone, and I'll check it out. I'm also going to be sending the link to other people. I know Spooky D-Man, I believe, he wanted to be on this episode because he wants to give his overall opinion on the Combiner War series. I could be wrong. I honestly could be wrong. I could just be trying to say stuff and, you know, do that. But yeah, also guys, this Starscream figure is awesome. I'm so glad they brought Starscream back. Oh, it warms my heart. I love Starscream. I love Starscream. Okay. Let's pull up the comments on the handy dandy iPad. When I do that. So let's check it out. TFTC episode 27. 27? 27. No, I meant 28! Oh, well, I can change it. In fact, let me do that right now. So welcome to episode 28 of Transformers Thought Corner. Because I forgot I did episode 27. I never added it to the playlist. Ay. Check it out. Or maybe I did. I don't know. No, I did not. Okay. So I gotta go do that. So let me just do that. So yeah, we're on episode 28. Hi, everybody. Okay. Yes, 27. Add to the playlist. Thought Corner. There. All right. There we go. So let's check out this live chat. Hi, Autobot Gamer. How you doing? Been a while. I saw another viewer that was on here, but then they all of a sudden left. Why'd you leave? Why did you leave? I love you. Okay. Comb my hair. Stupid cowlick. Yeah, I gotta go down. I kind of wish I didn't have this kind of hair. That's better, I guess. Welcome to Styling with TFA. Hi, boys. I know what I'm doing. I'm bored. This is what happens. There's a second viewer. All right. Yes, you can all be on the stream. Of course you can. Okay. So yeah, let me send you guys the link in the live chat. We'll do that. I'm gonna do that. I am definitely going to do that. No. That was very close. I had a copyrighted song on my iPhone. I was listening to it while we were out, and it almost played. So that was really, really close. I turned down the volume just in time. Okay. Let me go ahead and send this guy. Let's send this to you. Also, let me fix the title for this episode because that's not what it should be. I screwed that up. Go back. So yeah, keep everyone in mind. This is episode 28. This is not 27. I made a minor miscalculation. I apologize. I cannot keep track of my episodes. And I'm also going to be doing another live stream later today with the new encoding software that Lockbot CRM helped me get on my computer. So I'm going to try and do something like that. So let me change the thing, and then you guys can reset it and do whatever. But yes, today we're going to be talking about the Transformers Combiner Wars series as what it is, and pretty much just go through that. Now to send you guys the link, because I'm into doofies. Okay, live chat. Send the link. Now, there you go. So anyone who wants to join, feel free to click that link and come in, because all are welcome on the Thought Corner. All are welcome on the Thought Corner. So there you go. There's that. Okay. Who are my viewers? Give me some shout-outs. I know the only person in there is Autobot Gamer 21. Come on, don't be shy. Oh, somebody disliked it already. I don't care. I have too much fun. All right. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. I want to talk to you. I want to interact. I want to get to know you. You know, come on. Don't be shy. Don't be a bunch of pansies. It's a very different episode of TFTC. This is TFTC meets in Inside the Addict's lair once again. And from whenever I do interviews now, that's going to be inside the addict's mind. I thought that'd be kind of clever. Unless someone else can, do it already. But, yeah. Again, this star screen. This star screen. This is cool. One thing I don't like about it is, I guess kind of mainly how much pressure you have to apply to get stuff locked together. But other than that, that's really it. At first, I didn't know what to do with his arm, so I kind of actually had to look at the instructions for once in my life and figure out what to do. Because I remember in the reviews I've seen for this guy that they kind of just, stayed there and then his hands would flip in, but that's it. So I didn't know what else to do. But I do like how they give him like a quad thruster-like look. Like you got two thrusters here on the bottoms of his feet. You got the two thrusters for his arms or his elbows. So I thought that was really cool. Or his wrists, I mean. So that's really cool. I like that. I like it very much. So I also like the animated look. The animated, like actual animated look. That looks really, really cool. And it is kind of have a little bit of like retooling, sort of like Windblade. Because Windblade does have that sort of transformation where her legs kind of like fold up and then her feet are out here. And, so that's kind of cool. I like it. I want a Skywarp and Thundercracker. If anyone can customize these and just send them my way, I want Skywarp and Thundercracker out of these. I think that'd be amazing. But, come on, viewers, don't be shy. Comment, live chat, please. I want to know who you are, hang out with you, talk to you. The chats or the live things actually in the, the link's in the live chat, so come on and join. I'm going to eat a pretzel. Bit crunchy. A bit too crunchy. I'm talking about pretzels. Hey, there's another person. Okay, how do I pronounce your name? Agelios? Agelios Prime, I want to say. Who are the other people? Come on, don't be shy. There are two more people out there I know we're watching. YouTube doesn't notify me if you're not watching. That'd be really depressing if that was the case. Oh, that's a nice name. Angel's a nice name. But I want to know how to pronounce your username. I want to say it's Agelios, because there's no N. It just says Aggelels. So that's a nice name, though. Just evolved my Rattata. What's your CP? Holy crap, you're better than the last one. Yeah, you're way better. Gotta get rid of you. And I got 50 more candy, so if I want to catch another Rattata, there's a Bulbasaur outside! It's a Bulbasaur! Can't see it. It's a Bulbasaur! It's weak CP, but I want it. I need it for Ivysaur. I mean, yeah, I need it for Ivysaur, and then I need to evolve him into a Venusaur. Oh, shit. You ran away! I wasted a Pokeball on you. You ran away. You little shit. God, I still need like 75 more candies, and that would have kind of helped, but that's okay. We got 6 viewers. I feel like one day there's just gonna be like for April Fools, there's gonna be a prank episode where it's like TFTC, you know, Transformers 5 leak or something like that, and I'll just be here, I'll just like eat pretzels or something. I don't know. I would love to know who's disliking all my videos. Huh? Most boring stream ever. It's the most exciting one as well because it's like more than 5. There's 5 people. Agelios is a Greek name. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. I pretty much showed off everything I can at the moment. I mean, I got Starscream. You guys already know that. I am keeping the box because I really like that artwork. And I can't wait for him to show up in Season 3. The boy's back. Oh, I know something else I can show off. I do indeed have Titans Return figures. The box of them I had to put away over there because I was getting in the way from my walk area over here. Now, same thing sort of applies like what I do with my video reviews and everything to give you guys a little bit of trivia. I have this porch table, and that's what I use for my video reviews and everything. I put this on. I put this in my room. I somehow managed to actually take off the legs, put them someplace, and then I actually take the actual tabletop and I actually managed to store it between my door and my wall. And it kind of just hangs there, which is kind of cool. So it's wedged in there, but it stays there enough for storage. So that's pretty cool. And then when I need to, I just, you know, put the thing together, make a little area enough for the table, and yeah. So how it's always been working. And then I take the computer from the living room and bring it in here. But yeah, I do have Titans Return figures. I might, and I'm kind of excited about this, and I don't want to jinx it at the same time because I know someone's probably going to take it. But I might be getting Blaster this Friday because our money for Social Security comes in, and I'm also going to be getting Victorion from my buddy, the Night Gamer. Or at least I would be, but I have to talk to him about that because he got a bunch of stuff yesterday that he said he was only getting a bike. So, you know, there's that too. If you guys don't know who the Night Gamer is, he did a Tampa Bay Comic-Con video with me because we both actually went. We got to meet a couple people. We actually saw voice actors from, we saw the voice of Goku from Dragon Ball Z. We saw actors from the Star Wars movies. We saw a lot of people. Didn't get out with much Transformers, though. As you guys know, I came out with my Recon Barricade and my Reveal of the Shield Jazz. Incomplete, unfortunately. But, you know, there's that. So he did that video, and then I made a video, you know, with him here. So that was really cool as well. And, yeah. but you know, there's that. Now I do want to apologize also to a couple people out there who I have yet to do lines for. I know I keep kind of pushing it off, but I'm just trying to really kind of chill out and relax and enjoy myself. So, you know, there's that. But basically, Transformers Fan 5000, I'm sorry I haven't got your lines, and Awesome Dudes Productions, I'm sorry I haven't done your lines yet. It's been really hectic. Really, really hectic. Like, I should have been in school today, but I wasn't. I wasn't even out yesterday. I wasn't there yesterday either. And it's kind of pushing everything back. Don't skip school, kids. Because I don't want to be that type of example. I want to be the example that actually goes to school and gets the stuff done. But, you know, get you. Okay. So let me show one thing that I did get. And I got this yesterday. I kind of got heck for this. But I also didn't at the same time because it was severe, you know, it was significantly cheap. And, you know, so if you guys remember the last stream, I showed off that I got Swelter from Transformers Robots in Disguise. I got the mini-cons. I found him and I found Back. But I went up to TJ Maxx the other day and I finally found his twin, Glacius or Glacius. I found him. I was really happy. And now I got both of them right here, right now, and I could not be happier. So this is really cool as well. Cost me like $6 for this. So again, significantly cheap considering what I spent today. But yeah, pretty cool. I asked if I could do price matching because Swelter I got for $4, and then Back I got for $4, and then Glacius I get from whatever reason. They said that whenever new figures come in, they put it at $6.99. They put it at what they think it's based on, or what it actually is sold. You know, and I understand that. But they said also if a figure is there for, like, if something's there long enough, they will lower the price a little bit. And you know, so I couldn't get it at $4, but I did get it at $6. So that was not bad. You know, it's regular retail price. I'm okay with it. And of course, I got Starscream. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I love this Starscream. This is like my new favorite Robots in Disguise figure right now. Am I going to get Computron, Takara, or Hasbro? Yes, I'm getting Computron, and I'm sticking with Hasbro because of price. I'm not going to spend $160, $150, whatever it's priced at. I'm not going to spend that much on Computron. I will maybe later on whenever I actually have a job and I have some money, but as of right now, I'm sticking with Computron in Hasbro because I like their Hasbro take on Computron. I also love the Takara version. Don't get me wrong. I really like it. But here's the thing. Granted, it's a Takara figure, and it is more captured for the cartoon rather than the toys. I honestly really prefer Hasbro Computron. I think I like it more just because it comes with Scrounge from the Marvel comics. And I had no idea who he was. And then I did some research. I'm like, oh, he's a pretty cool guy. So, you know, I'm gonna stick with Hasbro. I supported them this long. I don't see why I should cease supporting them, even if it's just one figure. I mean, I do have Takara figures. I'm not gonna lie. I do. But, you know, that's because Hasbro didn't make those figures available to the US. So, you know, I'm okay with that too. But I'm going to stick with Hasbro. Always have, always will. And I love what they're doing with the figures because they're awesome. Especially this Starscream. I'm sorry. Really love him. He's cool. And I can't wait to hear Steve Bloom's voice come out of this body. Oh, I'm going to be happy. This is a thing you can do. This is a thing you can do with Starscream. Oh, hi, Autobot Gamer. Turn up my volume.
Hey, what's up?
How much? Who are my other viewers? There were 6 of you, and you didn't identify yourselves. Why?
How's it going?
It goes well. We're back to
when are the rest of the people joining?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I'm talking kind of low because my mom is sleeping and I'm watching my brother.
Do you think it's wise that you're on here while you're watching your brother? Shouldn't you be...
No. I mean, like, my brother's watching TV. I'm just supposed to be, like, just be around him. Like, he doesn't do anything crazy. I'm just here.
Well, just, you know, do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Cyberblade, how dare you? That language will not be. I'm kidding. I've said the word shit on here many times already for this episode. I'll let the word dildo get a pass.
And you showed the finger as well.
Yes. He's not wrong, though. It technically did look like a Starscream dildo.
The RID Starscream?
Yes, I actually found it at Toys R Us today. They got a brand new shipment. They had from Titans Return, they had Blaster, which I'm getting on Friday, if Dad permits. And they had Paralon, Power Surge Optimus Prime. They had the Bumblebee and Steeljaw 2-pack with the Stasis Pod, which I really want just because of that stupid Stasis Pod.
Are you going to use that in stop motion
for
Union?
Using that in stop motions. I'm going to be using that in Union. I might be using more if, if I could, but, can't. God, that snap. That scares me. That's going to stress out the plastic. But
I hope you get Fort Max for your birthday.
Cyberblade, I had a haircut for what now? 2-3 weeks? No, not even. About a couple months. I just got tired of the long hair. As much as I loved it, I just wanted to get a haircut. And yeah, I want to get Fort Max for my birthday too. But money again is an issue, so I have to wait until then, figure out what we're gonna do. And if you're gonna tell me one thing, it's gonna be a very hard choice because I want to get Computron and I want to get the Titans Return stuff. But there's only one Fort Max at my Toys R Us right now, and I'm scared.
I think maybe you should wait for Computron for like a convention or something.
There are no conventions in here aside from Tampa Bay Comic Con, dude.
Oh.
And that's not until August.
So you have to wait like a whole year?
Yeah, I'm not waiting that long. I will get him sometime. Oh, Starscream wants to do the splits. He actually did the MGO thing. I literally sat him down and he just wants to do the splits.
Just get Computron for Christmas and get Fort Max on your birthday.
Why don't you let me get what I get? I don't know. I mean, I haven't seen him in store. Oh, I didn't have him pushed down all the way. Okay. Okay, that's why you want to do the splits. MGO, I found your problem. Yeah, the Starscream. He looks so kingly. How disrupts my coronation? Oh, I love the Starscream. I hate his hips. I really wish they were better. Anyway, Computron, I really do want. I'm not going to get to Takara. I would. But, I don't know. Titans Return Wave 2. I checked my Walgreens a while back. They didn't have anything in. I'm going to be checking them again soon. Again, I don't know when, but that'll happen sometime. We're going to do the splits again, Starscream. You're doing the splits. Hey, you're doing the splits. I love how it's a thing now. For anyone who does not get this reference, go watch MGO316's video review on Robots in Disguise Starscream, and you will understand it, and you will love me for it because MGO is an awesome YouTuber.
Is Brian going to join?
I have no idea.
Oh.
So, yeah, but this Starscream, he looks so kingly. He has a cape, he's got the coronation shoulders, and all he needs is a custom crown. That'd be cool. So, but yeah, guys, again, to inform you, I'm going to be selling my not now anyway. Actually, maybe. I don't know. But that 2-pack that they released was like $40, so roughly about the size, same price as Leader. So I might be selling my Robots in Disguise Steeljaw and Bumblebee sometime in the future. Sometime in the near future, honestly. I'm going to be posting a crap load of stuff on my eBay later tonight. So here's what I'm going to do for you guys because I love you and you're all special and you guys have supported this channel for quite some time now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually post the link to my eBay page down in the description down below. There's nothing there at the moment. There's nothing. But there is going to be a crap load of stuff. Prices will be negotiable. There's always going to be that make your offer thing. If I like it, then sure. But, don't have that stop you from buying something from me because, I need to make money. And plus, your contribution may actually even help me with getting Computron or Titans Return Wave 2 figures from Big Bad Toy Store. Not a sponsor. But, there's that. So, hold on. How do I do this? This way I do it. Okay, yeah, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I don't have anything for sale. See if this works. I'm going to put you guys up to a little task. You guys are to do this. But let me. No, that's 27. Go back. Back, I say. Back. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the description down below. How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay. So here's my eBay page. I'm sorry, I meant to say eBay. So paste that, my eBay page, and I will also provide more links later on. I give you no Doritos. I am not going to sell an Optimus figure. I'm only selling what I can. And that's... Well, actually, maybe I might. Might be an Armada figure. I don't know. I have to check. Oh, okay, so there it is. It's saved. You guys can go check that out. You know, feel free. Oh. Oh. What is this? Is that the person who sold me that the tripod? Yeah, it was. Buy two, get one. Buy two, get one at 5% off. That's not bad. So bad at all. That tripod almost broke, but I'm lucky I fixed it. Okay, so turn my camera off. And the people can just join. Check.
The thumbnail for Late Night with TFA looks really good.
Do what?
The thumbnail for Late Night with TFA Part 2.
Oh yeah, that was. Well, it's not part 2, but
The second.
yeah, the second one. Cyberstorm SM. He made a really good thumbnail for that.
Yeah.
That was really good. I'm gonna have him be my thumbnail maker from now on. That was cool.
I found the website he was talking about the Transformers text and how you can download them as a PNG.
See, I kind of want to do that, but I don't know how to do that on a PC. I'm not smart. I'm not smart in the least.
They uploaded Part 5 of Combiner Wars yesterday.
I did, and we will talk about that later.
All right.
I saw that, I mean. And, yeah, I know the Machinima posted parts 1 and 2 of the episodes for US now, so that was cool. And I hope they do that again, because I really don't like using Go90. I don't. I mean, there's a bunch of cool Transformers videos on there. Like, I searched up Transformers, and a shit ton of stuff popped off. So I thought that was really cool. But, so, yeah, there's that.
Is Combiner Wars from Machinima going to be a long series?
From what I saw, it's only going to be like a couple episodes, like 9 episodes at 5 minutes each. So we're already halfway done almost. Which kind of sucks.
I thought Victorion was supposed to be in this series.
She is. She actually is.
Oh. She's probably going to come in like in the last 2 episodes or something.
She's probably going to show up in this next episode, to be honest, because I saw a teaser or a top 10 Transformers Machinima list, and they showed Devastator and they showed Orion. They showed Menasor, they showed Computron, obviously, but they showed a lot of characters, and I think Victorion's either going to show up in episode 6 or episode 7. And I honestly kind of want to go out on a limb and say it's going to be episode 6.
Speaking of Victorion, EX Megatronia looks beautiful.
Dude, I love the fact that the Megatronia, or the Mega Empress, is Megatron's wife. Love that. I really do. I'm a fan of, well, when it comes to certain shipping, I'm a fan of it. Like, with that was genius. And I love how each one has, like, their own sort of ties with the other. There's one for Soundwave. There's one for Shockwave. There's one for Starscream, I think. If you go on Cybertron.com, they actually gave, like, little bios and everything. To answer your question, Ricky Poling, I don't know. I mean, if I knew, I'm pretty sure it'd be established, or if anyone knew, it'd be established, but unfortunately, no one even knows. So, don't want to sound like I'm coming off rude or anything, but I honestly don't know, and I can't answer your question, so I'm sorry. Contact Machinima. There you go. There's something you can do. I always said the name right, too. I feel like I've been getting it wrong, because I know you for a while, but I don't know. To inform you guys, basically, what Takara did was they took Victorion and they made the torso Megatron's wife. That's why her name is Mega Empress. And they took the rest and they kind of sort of gave them a story on like how they were connected to the Decepticons. Like for instance, there was one that was like sort of I think it was Shockwave's assassin. Like it was the not Trick Diamond. What was her name? It was basically the Dust Up repaint, and they gave her some different name.
Nightspade.
I don't know what it was. What was it?
Nightspade.
Nightspeed?
No. Nightspade or... Okay, let me check it out.
Yeah, I don't know either off the top of my head, and that's kind of bad because I'm a Transformers addict. Nightspeed sounds like so cool. Like, God, I can't even talk. Nightspeed sounds even like a cool name for a Decepticon female. Like a racer. That sounds pretty cool. But there was Mega Empress, who's Megatron's wife. There was Luna Club, I think. Moonshine.
Hold on, I'm checking TFW.
God, the names. I can't even think of the name. The names are rememberable, but they also suck.
The current price of EX Megatronia on TF Source is $174.
I will wait until that price lowers. Since Takara, because they want to do that. But yeah, maybe, I don't mind that. I think that's a really cool idea, Like, Optimus Prime always had Elita 1, always. So it's nice that Megatron finally actually has someone.
Oh, I have the names.
Hold on, I think I do too. As soon as I pull it up.
It's Flow Spade.
Flow Spade? Wait, that's the
Dust Up repaint.
That's what I thought.
And it's
Flow
Luna
Spade,
Club.
though? Like, that's kind of weak.
How is it weak?
Flow Spade. That name alone just doesn't sound good to me.
I think that
God, touchscreens, why do you suck?
I think that Flow Spade should have been the one with the sword because her head sculpt looks like a ninja.
The one name I really don't like is Trick Diamond.
Why do you hate it so much?
I don't hate it. I'm just saying I don't like it. There's a difference. Trick Diamond is just a really weird name. It's like, I don't get it. But, I'm not hating on it either. I don't like it. I'm also trying to pull up this stupid thing. Where is it? Where are you?
The combined mode looks good.
Yeah, the combined mode looks beautiful.
And the sword looks like kind of gives off a Matrix sword from Dr. Wu feel. Have you seen that sword?
I don't think so.
Oh, basically, it's a Dr. Wu sword with like the Matrix in the hilt.
Ah, I see. Nacho Prime, you're too negative. You didn't give that set a chance. It's like, I get it, you don't like the names, but just stop being so negative. Omaha, Nebraska found Wave 2 of Titan's return, so that's good. They're trickling. Computron. I'm calling people out on the comment section. What you're gonna do about it? Come on, pull up the fucking name. Thank you. Moonheart. Moonheart, Luna Club, Flow Spade, Trick Diamond, and Mega Empress. So yeah. And there were little bios for them too, which is really cool. But here, I'm going to read them live just because. So I'm going to do it in my. I'm going to do my obligatory G1 announcer voice. Created deep in the underground of Cybertron by Megatron, a female Decepticon who has reigned temporarily as a couple with Megatron. However, she was sent back to sleep deep underground as Shockwave feared her presence. I'm sorry, Shockwave feared... No. No. Shockwave ain't got no emotions. Moving on. She is the self-proclaimed wife of destruction, the great empress of Decepticons. Mega Empress herself is always followed closely by her four specially powered escort soldiers, her elite guard, who are named the Four Guard. She is armed with a rear fusion rail cannon, comparable in power to that of Megatron, and also wields the weapon Ice Judgment Axe that can crush anything. I think I meant her personality because I said he, but whatever. Her personality is noble and greedy. She transforms into a destruction fire engine. What is it that I like about that? Destruction fire engine. I like that. That's clever. Spooky! I knew you were going to join. I didn't lie to people. I was good. Also, dude, I got your messages, and I'm sorry again, I was passed out, so, you know, there's that. But feel free to join. So there's Mega Empress. That's cool. Destruction Fire Engine. I just love that. Moving on to Luna Club, the pink Skyburst or Storm Clash. Keep screwing them up because of the visor and the no visor. But okay. Okay. One of the two twin sisters created to be escort guards of Mega Empress, she possesses a special ability to manipulate the power of fire. Her flame sword is a special weapon of fire. Of the four guards, she is the most immature and acts young, and has a selfish personality. She specializes in acrobatic flight and enjoys flying carefree around the sky. She is a stalker and is one of the group of fans who have haunted Starscream for a long time. Whoa! Whoa! Wait a second! You're telling me this female Decepticon is a Starscream fangirl? She transforms into a helicopter. Well, duh. Okay, I didn't read that fully. She haunted Starscream. Okay. Hey Spooky, how you doing?
Hey, I just come in here and I hear Starscream has a creepy fangirl. So yeah.
I am tempted now when I get this figure. I want to do an overly obsessed girlfriend stop motion just with Moonheart and Starscream.
I'm gonna feel so bad for Starscream.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna have her like trap Starscream. Be all
Wait, what?
I'm gonna have her be like the overly obsessed girlfriend.
Oh gosh. Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna make her really creepy. Okay, so dude, I got your messages, but I passed out. I was honestly knocked out when you messaged me. So what was it that you wanted to talk to me about in my TFTC episode? Or
I gotta look back because I kind of forgot a bit about that too.
You messaged me on Sunday. You said TFA. Hopefully you'll be up for a call before it gets late because I want to discuss what happened in your recent stream.
Hang on, I gotta go over to YouTube. It's a video. What was it? I
was confused. I'm like, did I do something?
I kind of forgot it too, so I have to dig through your hour-long videos to find it because. Oh no. I liked your. I think it was last stream. I liked the questions you guys were discussing, like the random questions you guys have, the Transformers-related ones.
Oh yeah.
I just found those hilarious.
Well, I'm glad you had your entertainment for that.
Nice, good 4-hour-long entertainment. Yep.
Oh no, you mean the game?
Yeah, that game. Yeah.
I will be doing another late night with TFA, so if you want to be part of it, you can. Friendly can join too. Well, he's in school at the moment.
Are we gonna do this?
Yeah.
Are we gonna do the scene game next?
I don't know. We'll see how it works out because I don't have everything planned. Just
Oh.
okay. We're starting to get people in here now, and I wanted to do an actual TFTC, which we are. I mean, we've been going on for 45 minutes, and it was mainly me just kind of bragging and showing off that I got Starscream. I found him in Toys R Us.
I am mad because I saw him one day in my Toys R Us, had a crap ton of them. I was like, okay, he's a shelf warmer. I'll get him tomorrow. Go back tomorrow, he's gone. So.
Nope, he's no shelf warmer.
Yeah.
If anyone's going to be a shelf warmer, it's going to be that Optimus. I think everyone's going for the Decepticons and everyone's passing on Optimus because it's like, we have enough of you. But yeah, I saw like 4 Starscreams, and apparently this is how the case works. There are 4 Starscreams, 2 Paralons, and then 2 Power Surge Optimus Prime. So there's a large abundance of Starscream. So if you get another shipment, you get like a second chance at getting one. But what I'm upset about is I went down to Toys R Us today. Fortress Maximus, there's only 1 left.
Oh man, dang.
There were 2 the last time I went.
Oh my dang.
I am pissed off because I know someone out there is gonna buy them.
In my area, we only have 1 there as well. So we've had this one in our Toys R Us for a while now. So.
Oh.
I mean, I'm hoping that one stays there. I really, unless some douchebag with a credit card decides to come in and just buy a shit ton of stuff.
My Toys R Us has like 3 Fortress Maximus. The rest is all G2 Combaticons.
The ones you have, oh, that's right, you're in Canada.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard.
Hey.
I'm sorry,
I'm joking. Yeah, it's fine.
but I'm serious. You Canadians are getting the good shit. Meanwhile, I'm down here. Well, no, not.
I have Computron as well. Like, I have Computron in my Toys R Us.
Oh, you lucky.
Send me a picture. The next time you go,
Okay.
I will send you money, and I will buy it.
Hi guys.
Somehow I have
Hello.
Titans Return at Walmart.
Someone found Titans Return Brainstorm in Walmart today.
Oh.
So is he not going to be a Walgreens exclusive? Is he going to be mass retail? I don't know.
I guess.
They never even did. They even establish that at Comic-Con that he's going to be a Walgreens exclusive?
Hasbro does weird shit all the time.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, by the way, hello JPoozer Animations. I love your customs.
Thanks, man.
I watched your one transformation video with all those figures, like, I think 2 times before. I kept rewatching it every time because it's like, you have so many good customs.
Thanks. I think for my 400 subscriber thing, I'm going to do part 2, which is going to be M through W, because I don't have anything Y or Z. So.
Can I buy your customs? Like Diablo and Elita 1 and Moonracer
all
2?
of them?
Like,
Oh, that's, I could make them for you if you had the right price.
I don't know what you charge for customs, and I'm not good at negotiating prices.
He's saving up for Fortress and EX Megatronia.
And Computron. I actually spoke to, this guy actually got a shout out in one of Octobotimus's video reviews. If you guys don't know him, or if you guys have Facebook and you're in the Transformers buying, selling, and trading group, a good buddy of mine, Greg Monroe, who's actually done business with me before for Galvatron and Sentinel Prime and a few others, he's actually holding a Computron for me until I actually get the money, which will be a while. But he said he'll hold it for me as long as it takes, which I greatly appreciate. That just shows how, how awesome people can be. I really appreciate that. That's honestly just really cool. So, some point down the line, I'll be getting Computron. I'm pretty sure my buddy, like I said, the Night Gamer, aka Caleb, he'll be getting me Victorion and Fortress Maximus. Because he asked me how much it was, and then I told him how much, and then he just like smirked at me, and then he like chuckled, and I'm like, no, you're not. You're not. And like we kind of just like walked out with my friend Rain. Real person, by the way, just want to clarify that. But, that was cool. That was really cool of him. I'm awaiting that. I have to wait a couple weeks though, because he just got paid this Monday, so I have to wait for another 2 weeks. So basically, the Monday after next Monday. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited for that. I know it sounds wrong, but if someone is okay with doing that, and it's okay, it has consent between both parties, then there's no problem with that, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Because I got heck for that a few times, and I understand. Money's tight nowadays. The economy sucks. So.
Yeah, it still sucks.
Yep. So, so now we actually have people. We have you guys in here. We are going to be talking about the Combiner War series, but I want to continue reading the descriptions for X Megatronia because.
Do we get to
Some of
get
these
into
actually-
spoilers?
It's EX Megatronia.
I just said that.
You said X Megatronia.
Oh, whatever. EX, X, it doesn't matter.
Do we get to get into spoilers for the episode?
I don't know how many people have seen the Machinima series or
Well, I
downloaded.
think we can do like a non-spoiler thing and then a spoiler thing after that, and then we can
I have
tell
no
people
idea.
when to come back in. Because I really want to talk about it. It was interesting.
I want to talk about it too, but if I mean I want to do that too, obviously, but there's just a thing where it's like I don't want to provide spoilers. Obviously that's going to be an issue. But, that's going to happen. In the comment section down below, or if you guys happen to have seen it, let me know. So that way I can inform you guys. If you haven't seen the series, pause it, or just mute it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be seriously honest with you. This series is sort of worth watching, but at the same time, it's not.
Yeah, it's pretty much that way with everybody.
It's like, honestly, if you're bored and you want to watch something, then hey, go watch that. Nacho Prime 360, I don't know how to contact you. I think I saw your Facebook, but that's the only way I can really. Well, you know what? Let me try something here.
It's definitely not long enough.
No, I was really disappointed with the link. That really pissed me off, to be honest.
Wait, were you talking about the Combiner War series? I blinked out. Like I was doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Nacho Prime 360. Go ahead and go check your Facebooks and feel free to join. I honestly don't know who else is going to join here.
Anybody else?
I feel bad. You guys are like adults. I'm the only kid here.
Dude, I'm 20 years old and I act like really immature at times, so I'm still technically a kid. I'm just a kid at heart.
Only
But I'm
on the
actual-
inside.
Are we gonna talk about Combiner Wars or what?
Patience.
Sorry.
Just seeing who else will join real quick. Oh, I have a thing for my iPad I gotta do.
Oh, I just want to say this real quick. You were mentioning this before because I wasn't fully listening. So you said you're thinking about talking about the episodes, or like?
I'm going to talk about the episodes. I'm going to give everyone a forewarning right now. There are going to be spoilers. There are definitely going to be spoilers. And that's something I can't really avoid, mainly because I think that everyone should know if they read the title. Now that's the first thing that clicks. It's like, oh, there are going to be spoilers involved. I'm not calling anyone stupid out there, but if you don't have the capability to read the title and then think about what the episode's going to be, or just learn what the episode's going to be, then, there's something wrong there, and you're kind of coming into untouched territory. So if you don't want to be spoiled, then I suggest that you wait a while or mute the video or whatever, but, just do that. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and talk about the Combiner Wars series. Let's talk about just the announcement for the series so far. Like, honestly, I want to get into that because that honestly really kind of pissed me off. Like, badly.
What announcement?
They said that this series was going to be promoted at BotCon 2016.
Oh.
It never happened. They also said it, at Toy Fair 2, didn't they? If I remember correctly, I think they said it at Toy Fair 2. They said it was going to be promoted at Toy Fair 2015, and that was it. You know, they were going to show like a clip, but
I mean, they gave us trailers.
yeah, like months after this thing was first announced. But that really kind of that got me up there, man. I'm not gonna lie. I was really disappointed because it's like, oh, it's the whole thing with the Trans 4th of July. They said that we were gonna get a sneak peek of Transformers Robots in Disguise, and nothing happened. That's twice that they kind of screwed us like that. So that really bugged me. And then later on, San Diego Comic-Con came around, and we actually got footage. We got some stuff, so that made me happy. It's like, okay, you have redeemed yourself. I am pleased with this. And then, we got a trailer. We got a taste of who's going to be in it. We know that Dashi Games, whatever his name is.
Games, XP, either
Games
one.
XP. Okay. Yeah, he's going to be voicing Menasor. We have John Bailey, one of my favorite online voice actors, voicing Optimus Prime. The voice for Windblade was cool. The voice for Maxima was cool. And that was all we had for the time being. And then we learned later on that was like the Mistress of Flame was going to be involved in this series from the trailer. And we had Computron and Menasor. We had Rodimus and Starscream. Megatron. Megatron actually, he showed up too. So that was really cool. But I think the promotion for this could have been a lot better. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm just glad we have a new series to watch.
I'm happy for it, but at the same time, I have things I don't like about it, but it's a nice thing, I guess.
The story is just moving too quickly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, because in episode 1 we just saw like Windblade, she hates the Combiners. Episode 2 is just like a clip with like just one episode for the Council. Third episode is just Optimus versus Windblade, and then it's Optimus versus Megatron. They all roll out, and now they bring in Devastator.
I really wanted to go episode by episode with this, but thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Just
it can still happen.
I kind of wish they promoted this thing as like a mini-series instead of like a full-on series, which is what I thought that's what we were getting.
Yeah, because it's only 8 episodes, right?
I thought it was 9.
Well, it's less than 10 episodes, so they can't call it a series. It's basically a
5
mini-series.
minutes.
Not exactly.
So
when you think of an episode series, you think of like a show that is worth 20 to 30 minutes of your time. This is 5 minutes.
It's a web series, right?
This is pretty much like the equivalent of not even Red versus Blue. I'm not even going to give it that title. This is honestly like Cyber Missions, if you guys remember those from like, way back.
Yeah.
They're exactly like Cyber Missions.
It's like each episode has its own thing going on, right?
Yeah.
I mean, no, they're still connecting it into one story. However, it's just the length. It makes it feel like they're Cyber Missions.
I was hoping each episode would at least be 10 minutes, because I know it can't be 20 because it's a web series. So I was hoping for 10, but we get 5.
But even with Cyber Missions, some of the episodes were longer than others. Like some of them were like 7 or 8 minutes instead of 5 or 4.
And
yeah,
they were good. Cyber Missions was good. This is a pretty good series.
That.
But let's go into more deeper territory with this. So episode 1, what are the titles for these things again?
Episode 1 was the fall.
Yeah.
Episode 1, that was the fall. So basically, we open up with Menasor and Computron all of a sudden emerging from a space bridge. Free falling, free falling.
Don't do that.
They are free falling and fighting. That'd be free fighting, wouldn't it? Well, no, that's kind of stupid.
What the?
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make it a thing. They're free fighting in space, falling towards Caminus, the home of Windblade and a few other Camions, or all the Camions, and including their Titan. What was their Titan's name? Actually, no. I think it was Caminus.
Yeah,
pretty sure.
They're falling towards Caminus.
Yeah, Caminus was one of the Titans created by the Knights of Cyber. So they named their planet after Caminus. Okay, that's kind of clever, I guess. So they're falling. They finally fall into a building. Computron says something. Okay. The one thing I will give props for this series, they went G1. They made Computron sound like Computron. They actually had him go datum. What did he say?
His possibility of surviving or something.
Not survival. He was like saying something on the
something like
combiners should not be fighting with one another.
Oh yeah, there's no reason for Computron and Menasor to fight.
Yeah,
something like that.
Then of course Menasor, being like the big schoolyard bully he is, pretty much knocks Computron, just punches him flat out in the face.
I thought he smashed him with his foot.
No, that's when they're on the ground, and I'm getting to that. Both crash land. Computron's badly. I mean, he lost an arm and a leg. He literally paid an arm and a leg for his life. Yep. I'm sorry to make that terrible joke, but it's the truth. He ripped off Strafe. Strafe. And then he also ripped off Nose Cone. Or was it Afterburner that he ripped off? No.
It was the drill. He also knocked off the drill.
Yeah, but who was the arm? Was it Strafe?
Lightspeed?
Yeah, I thought it was Lightspeed.
Wait, no, Lightspeed's a leg.
Who was his right arm?
I think it's Afterburner.
Yeah, because he lost his right arm and his left leg. I think
it's Afterburner. Let me check.
Yeah.
I need to do some research. Yeah, right arm is Afterburner, so he got ripped off, and then Nose Cone was ripped off. So yeah, he paid an arm and a leg. And then of course again they do G1, which I love that. I love that of Computron. He's like, probability of my survival. Menasor, being a dick that he is, just smashes Computron's face in with his foot and just yells, 0! I thought that was cool. That was a cool moment. And then, walking off like someone needs to make a Thug Life sort of thing with Menasor and just like, oh, I would love that. He just walks off and he just yells, he just says, what a nerd. Then, for whatever reason, we have no explanation of who these characters are, but Windblade and Maxima show up for whatever reason. I guess they picked up the signals on the combiners, and since Maxima is a combiner hunter, that would make sense. So they show up. There's a little bit of talking. There's a nice fluent transformation of the two, and since they both share the same mold, that's kind of cool. Menasor says, oh look, it's a high and mighty city speaker. You here to talk at me? Windblade replies with, I don't do that anymore. Okay, first thing I have with this series off the bat, the lip syncing is terrible.
Is it?
It's the first episode for me was terrible just because of the lip syncing. I didn't like it. It's like they're moving their mouth like it's a really bad Japanese movie.
I haven't really watched it. Oh, well, I have watched it, but I haven't really paid attention to that. So it didn't really bother me.
The lip syncing in Transformers Prime was a little bit off at times as well.
Yeah, at times, but you don't like.
Yeah, but it was pretty on point for the most part.
Yeah.
Like there are times, like in the very beginning of the series when we first saw them, actually talking and everything. It wasn't the best, but then they improved, and that's sort of like the same case here with Combiner Wars. You're actually seeing that. So
all I can say about the lips is that I guess this is just a nitpick for me. It's like each frame of the lip movement is missing just that one extra frame because it chops a bit too much for me. A bit.
And then another thing, and I'm pretty sure we both can complain about this, Spooky. The sequence with Windblade and Maxima trying to actually shoot and fire at Menasor, well, he's charging forward, and they're flying backwards.
Well, Windblade's actually a VTOL jet, so that kind of makes sense.
And I thought about that. But at the same time, their thrusters are going full throttle. A VTOL does not go full throttle and expect to still stay in the same place.
Well, they're
And if that's the
Transformers,
truth,
too,
if that's the case, you know, I didn't see her little turbines, you know, go out forward. They're not pointing forward. They were actually still vertical. And I'm okay with that. That, you know, that could also play a factor here.
Well, doesn't
But they're
she
still...
have the turbines and boosters in the back?
No, VTOLs have them on the sides,
Yeah.
like on the wings, and then the thrusters are actually on the back.
Yeah, the
So if they're going
rotors or the
forward-
propellers on the side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And to answer your question, yes.
Yes.
It doesn't have
I mean,
to
I
make
think, like,
sense.
did you mean in the back as in, like, the same general area, or did you mean, like, in two different positions?
No, because I mean, like on the figure, she had like the thrusters in the back, and then she had the turbines on the wings.
Yeah, she still had that same design.
Yeah, that's how it's
Okay.
supposed to be.
But the thing was, if she was doing that, she wouldn't just, you know, have her thrusters go full max like that. She would be propelled forward. So the science doesn't add up there.
It's a Transformers cartoon. It doesn't have to make sense.
Don't you talk to me like I'm sort of G1er?
I do find it hilarious in the flying scene. Is not the fact that they were flying backwards, but you see Windblade doing barrel rolls as if she's being shot at, but she's just
Maxima
doing
does
it
the
for the
same
heck
thing.
of
They
it.
like barrel roll on top of each other.
I just found it to be the funny part about it.
That was cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was a cool sequence.
But the one thing that just it kind of bugs me is how easy lately the Transformers are easily taken out. Like she used her sword, she like instantly like chopped off one of Minosaur's arms or something. Didn't she do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit too easy. Like she was overpowered or something or whatever. But I guess that's the way it's always been since '86. You know how the Autobots were killed in like one shot, and then the
Sorry, what were
Transformers
we
in the
talking
movies or
about?
whatever. Like how
No,
easy
how-
the Transformers are dispatched and defeated, like with one shot, and how Windblade like sliced off one of Minosaur's arms with one swipe. That kind of irritates me.
I mean, all Transformers
also
died
just-
pretty easy.
I mean, the sequence. Let me just share my opinion with this because I know a lot of people are gonna think I'm hating on this series, and I'm not. I'm just giving my personal opinion on it. The sequences that they have, like when it comes to dialogue, they focus on dialogue. When it comes to fighting, they literally just focus on fighting. There is no like smack talk or anything, and if there is, it's like, you know, if the enemy is really weakened, which I like. But the sequence with Menosaur charging at Windblade and Maxima while they're flying forward and doing barrel rolls after one another, something could have been fixed there, and I think that if the animators did this, a lot of people would not complain. I think if they were to take the turbines from the wings and flip them forward, like a VTOL actually works, then I think that would have been a better approach. Or no, actually no. Now that I think about it, yeah, they do stay down, because when they are hovering, they just keep them down. When they're going forward, they have them forward. So, I mean, yeah, we never really put that, and I mean, when I mean we, I mean me and Spooky, because we really talked about this when it first happened. We never really put that factor into play. So, I mean, that could still work. But, it's still just weird to see.
I don't like how Menosaur literally just walked through like all that rubble, like, and everything just exploded around his waist, like that building or whatever. Like
I
he
do.
could,
I thought that was pretty cool. It shows him how
no,
destructive he is.
like at least he could have like smashed it. I mean, he just walks through it.
Oh, yeah.
That's weird.
I think, honestly, I would have liked it if he was, like, actually tearing that all apart with his hands or something, or he was, like, kicking it or something.
I wish they made use of the weapons on the knuckles, because like that's toy accurate, so they could have at least like made use of the weapons on his knuckles.
That's true.
Did they mass shift the combiners?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Because it seems like Menosaur was huge, and isn't like Motormaster the size of Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
And he was like freaking huge. I hate when they mass shift the combiners. I mean,
Yeah,
I get
I
ones
mean-
like Devastator because they're construction vehicles, and construction vehicles are pretty huge, as is like Superion. But
Yeah, but you know,
Menasor should
mass
be
shifting's
like
always
50
been a
feet
thing in the
max.
Transformers universe. Like, we've seen RC in Transformers Prime where she turns into a teeny tiny motorcycle.
Yeah,
She turns into
Megatron can literally hold
But
her
the
in his
thing
hand.
with that is they kept it consistent because she was still the smallest member of the team. At least
Yeah.
half the size of Bumblebee. So
Yeah.
it's not that unbelievable, but, you know, it's not like her toy where she transforms into a deluxe-size full figure, you know?
Yeah, I'll give you that. So, pretty much, the way that this episode ends is Menasor gets killed, or so we think. Well, no, yeah, technically, yeah, he did get killed. Because he was using his last dying breath for a few words. And I like what they did, though, also, with Menasor and Windblade's interaction. Like, you know, I still kind of wish, though, he didn't say, like, liar, because that makes him sound like a little kid. Like, you liar! But he
Little
basically,
liar.
like, calls Windblade a liar because he claimed that she was killing him for Maxima and for Caminus. When in reality, you can see the rage in her eyes. Like, I feel like she just did that because of it's like more of a heroic thing. And personally, I think that she had that ulterior motive to kill the Combiners because, you know, from what I understand, if Maxima is a Combiner hunter, then I'm pretty sure there's some story way back there that hasn't been introduced yet that Maxima and Windblade have actually fought previous Combiners.
I didn't read all of the Combiner War comics, so is Maxima in the IDW comics? with
Maxima
Windblade?
is literally
No,
just
she-
the original character based
Yeah.
on this series.
Oh,
The
okay.
series is a new take on it.
Yeah.
That's
So
why.
she was just there
Oh,
to
never
die.
mind.
So basically, the way that the show episode ends, I mean, is of course we see this happen, and I kind of called it as soon as I saw Maxima's arm fly off. But Maxima she gets killed. She's dead. You know, she got slapped by Menasor twice, slammed into a wall and everything. Her leg fell off, her arm fell off, and she practically just died. Windblade actually shows like a moment of emotion. Like we actually hear a Transformer crying. Which I kind of thought was pretty cool because that's something that we never really saw in like terms of Transformers series.
Well, we kind of see it from time to time.
I mean, I don't
Like
think I've ever
Bumblebee.
actually heard a Transformer cry.
Well, Bumblebee cried in Revenge of the Fallen when Sam
I don't
told him
count
he couldn't
that.
go to college.
I think that was just a moment of him trying to be cute.
Didn't RC kind of cry when like in season 1 when Starscream was like he had the like cups and everything, and then he got released, and then he like cut RC in like the side of the waist, and then like he was trying to beat her up, and then you could
No,
kind of
I
hear
don't think she
RC.
cried there. She
No,
was
that was
emotional
blood.
though.
That was Energon.
She
Oh.
almost cried when she was talking to Cliffjumper's grave, and she was like, "I will avenge you. I will find who did
Yeah.
this."
She was
almost
choking on her
cried,
words.
but-
Like you could see the struggle.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why I like Transformers Prime. That was a good show too.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically that episode ends, and then Windblade goes over to Computron, steps on his logo, much like how she sliced Menasor's logo in half. This one just kind of crumbles. And then she just takes off into space. And we don't see her until episode 2. So, overall thoughts on this episode, the first one, I thought it was really rushed. Like, when I first remembered, I thought this
The
thing
whole
was supposed to
series
be-
is rushed.
I thought it was
Excuse you?
fine.
Sorry.
Like I was trying to say, I feel as though this episode alone was just really rushed. I get it, you know, it's new, they're gonna try new stuff, but it was honestly just really rushed in my opinion. And, you know, I kind of understand the fact that, you know, it's something to just kind of entertain people. But if that's the case, then they should honestly try just a little bit, you know, better. But, and then what else was it? Killing off Maxima that fast, that early, like we barely get anything to know about her except that she's a Windblade repaint. Buy her toy.
Are they making toys for this series or no?
No, they're not, but I'm just making a joke.
Oh.
But,
They should make a Mistress of Flame toy. That would be cool.
That would be cool. Isn't she the one that was with Rodimus in the thing?
Yeah.
She was
Yeah,
with
that's
Rodimus.
kind
She
of
was one of
cool.
the council members. Council of Worlds.
Yeah, her
Yeah,
design
she
is
was on
pretty
campus.
interesting.
And the Enigma of Combination did not look like what they showed in the series.
It's a different take, remember?
But I mean, like, if they're relating to the comics, it should at least be like a little accurate.
No, and I get that, but you know, again, they're take on the comics. Like, it's not their take; it's a new take on everything. So it's like they're gonna try something new. What else is there? So just episode 1 alone, that was really rushed. I would have liked a build up. Like, yeah, sure, we were given prequels or preludes, but it wasn't the same.
Prequels?
They were nice. They gave you insight on certain characters, but it's like, how does this help with the general story?
Oh, I didn't know they had prequels.
So, I don't know. That's just me.
In my opinion, the first episode is basically just like character build up for Windblade. That's it.
Yeah, and it makes sense. But the only thing we really get on Windblade is that she wants to kill all the combiners for the sake of pretty much her dead friend, which I think is pretty cool. And it has like an Attack on Titan sort of feel to it, to be honest. Let's see what else here. I think Menasor was pretty cool. He died too early too. Computron. I want to say he's alive. I really want to say Computron's alive because we see him kind of like blinking, indicating like there's a distress signal. I also kind of like the fact overall.
Why did they have his and Menesor's body in the council? Were they trying to revive them or something? In like the Aegis episode.
I don't know, to be honest. I'm curious about that, but I have no idea.
Huh. That's kind of weird. I mean, like, do they use the Enigma combination thing to fix combiners or make combiners or?
Basically, the way that the Enigma works is that it makes combiners.
Or no, but in the IDW comics, they kind of implied that it worked on humans too. Like it would combine their energy or like their thoughts.
Oh, their thoughts. That'd be kind of weird if you see.
Yeah, because like the
humans
found the Enigma, and it had like something to do with like Spike and Blackrock and EDC. So in the comic that I read, basically like the humans, they found the Enigma, and then like it combined their thoughts, and like they made use of the Enigma as well.
I have no idea what issue this was, but I've read the comics, and I don't recall that ever happening.
It was in like, I think, from the Optimus Maximus wave. It was one of the I think it was Sunstreaker or Prowl's issue that they showed that.
I don't know. It sounds interesting, though. So let's move on to episode 2. What was it? The Council?
Yeah.
So here we're introduced to 3 new characters. We're given a nice sort of exterior shot, though, of Starscream sort of just flying through Cybertron Airways, you know, doing his thing, transforming, doing something for the fangirls. And the one thing I kind of also really liked here was, like, he transformed over top of the actual council building. The thing opened up, but you think there was, like, an elevator there, but, like, no, he literally just, like, hovers down. So I thought that was really cool. They're, like, really... It's like he has his own specified entrance. So I thought that was really cool. And then we're introduced to Rodimus Prime, and there I say that name, but we're introduced to Rodimus Prime, and we are introduced to Mistress of the Flame, who was actually seen in the IDW comics.
That's a weird name, though.
A Camion herself, so I thought that was pretty cool.
It's a very strange name.
Mistress of the... Yeah, I mean, but it does have one of the, you know...
It's Mistress of Flame, not the Mistress of Flame.
Mistress of Flame.
Either way, she's a mistress of something. Who cares?
Did she actually use fire as a weapon or something, or?
Like
maybe
I'm not sure.
Maybe just because of her paint scheme. Well, it's mostly white, but there's like hints of red and orange. And her eyes are yellow.
It's definitely weird.
But we're introduced about them. Basically, this is nothing but dialogue filler episode. So until something later on happens where Windblade she owns Maximus sniper rifle now, and she tries to shoot down the Enigma of Combination, but a mysterious figure pretty much like shoves her slightly and screws up the shot, and ends up hitting Starscream in the shoulder. And the one gripe I have about this episode is literally there's like an anime moment where it's like someone gets hit and they go, "Hmm?" And they yell out the character's name. That's pretty much what it's like here with Starscream. It's like Rodimus turns to him, he's like, "Hmm? Starscream!" And I'm like, why? It's weird. And then, later on it's revealed that mysterious figure was Optimus Prime. Oh!
Why'd you make that noise?
Because it's Optimus Prime.
Okay.
You have to have a reason for everything. Anyway, so yeah, thoughts on this episode? Because I don't have many. I just thought it was like filler. Okay, we're
Yeah,
done.
it was kind of filler. I didn't really have anything to say about it.
Wait,
I honestly, this is really just a filler episode, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, they got nothing for episode 2. Except, what's the word? It's about I think it's how quick, I guess, they're talking about using the Enigma to destroy all combiners. Yes. Like, this is what gets me about this part, the combiner aspect. It's like, do they not have their own, like, they say they want to destroy the combiners, use the Enigma, but aren't the combiners, their own individual bots? It's like they don't, like they disregard that.
Practically is like all the individual thoughts either have to be in sync, or much like IDW Menasor, they will be in utter disorder and not function properly. Whereas this one, I think they're just making combiners their own separate characters, which frankly kind of pisses me off a little bit because it's not going by what they actually are.
Because going back, this is another thing I won't say about episode 1. I just thought of this just now, but this is in general combiner thought. If they slice off a limb or take off the combiner on its own, like
it should affect the personality. Right?
I'm finished.
It's personality, but then at the same time, it's like, let's say when Windblade sliced off Dead End, it should affect Menasor on its own because they're all out of loop. At the same time, I was thinking, shouldn't Dead End be able to do something, even though he's no longer connected to Menasor, or is that something that's its own thing?
Like I said, I think what they're going with this series is like they're making combiners their own individual characters. So it's like, I guess it doesn't matter if a limb gets cut off or whatever. It's like, oh, the combiner's hurt. Like I said, this like has an attack on Titan sort of feel. Like with a Titan, if you cut off their arm, it's just
Keeps
an arm.
going.
So,
Michael.
Hmm?
Maximus Prime asked me if he could join.
Yeah, I said he could. I sent him the link.
Okay.
I would prefer if I could be asked to join, before the stream or something. Like, guys can utilize the live chat before it's live, but, that's fine too. Not trying to be. This episode mainly just filler, gives us a little bit of insight on the Enigma of Combination of its actual existence, and granted, it's not bad, I guess, but
it's rushed.
Yeah. So moving on to episode 3, Homecoming? No.
Battle.
No, it's so 3. Yeah, it's the duel episode 3.
Oh.
Same thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna invite Maximus. Okay.
I just finished watching episode was 5 during the stream, so I'm now caught up.
Bad. 4 and 5 weren't bad at all.
The ending on well,
Dude,
into the character.
I'll get into my reaction here in a minute. I'll tell you about that. Like, oh man. I don't know how far you guys have seen the series, but like I said, you know, spoilers ahead. Don't watch if you don't want to. Okay, so yeah, we have the duel, and this is basically... I'm gonna actually read the bio here. Windblade's mischief has awoken the concern of the former leader of the Autobots, Optimus Prime. When he explains that he won't allow her to continue on this path of vengeance against all combiners, Optimus is left with only one course of action: stop her no matter the cost. This is cool. This is a really nice interaction on a way between Optimus and Windblade. Like, he doesn't want to fight her, and you can see that. Like, he's doing like anime dodges and everything. Like, he's moving his shoulders to the side, taking, you know, blocking each hit. I thought that was really cool. And this is actually the first time in the series that John 3.0, was debuted as Optimus Prime's voice. And I can't stress this enough, but I'm so happy for him. You know,
Yeah, I am
he's
too.
done voice acting because he wanted to do stuff like that. He wanted to be like Peter Cullen. You know, that's his role model. That's his inspiration. That's what, you know, he keeps doing. And I'm really happy for him. So, you know, kudos to you, John 3.0. If you guys know of him, go subscribe to his channel. He's a really cool guy. I've talked to him. He does my my slogan for my channel, which is, you know, really cool. And yeah. So this is sort of like another filler episode, but at the same time it's a mix of action as well. Like, there's something serious going on here. Optimus and Windblade are talking it out, and he agrees to help. Because isn't there a point in the episode where, like, Windblade, you know, asks Optimus for help?
Yeah, near the end.
Yeah, so...
Oh, but I want to say this when Optimus emerges from the shadows, and he has Maxima's sniper rifle that Windblade took when Maxima had died in the first episode. I can understand Windblade for wanting to fight. I guess I can understand for wanting to fight Optimus because that was her, I guess, her last connection to her friend. I guess.
Yeah, that was practically like dead friend memorabilia.
Yeah, and then when he just snapped, because I thought he was just
why
gonna.
she got pretty aggressive, because it's like, you pretty much just desecrated my dead friend.
At first, I see him think, okay, because I see him holding the gun. Okay, he's gonna throw it. He's gonna drop it. Just breaks it. Okay, just okay then, Optimus.
I will admit that was a dick move on Optimus's part. You know.
Well, he didn't know who Maxima was.
Yeah, but this, yeah. I'm still thinking about it in the other way.
It's like, you don't just go up to someone and break their shit. You know, it's like, it's uncalled for.
But at the same time, I can understand Optimus because he thought that she was gonna assassinate Starscream. So I can understand that from Optimus's side.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that too.
I actually like how Optimus Prime calls himself a veteran, and like, you know, to really bring out the, like, Optimus is like no longer like the leader of the
I can
Autobots.
barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I like how they have like the whole Optimus is a veteran of war, and like he's no longer the leader of the Autobots. Like, he has the cracked windows, so that's like really shows that like nobody really gives a crap about Optimus anymore.
Yeah, like once he was gone, they just moved on with their lives.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty cool. I also thought, like, it was interesting to hear that Optimus and Megatron were taken into exile.
Because they were the main ones. They were the main ones, I guess, in command of the factions during the war.
No, and that makes sense, but it's also like, how many times have Optimus saved that planet?
Oh.
And that's what he gets? Like, okay, cool.
I mean, like, we don't want to. I'm gonna say we don't because to me it wasn't clarified more what's happened in the past for them to be exiled, because I don't know what are they following. I guess new thing, but I don't know what
Yeah.
they're following. The most we understand, okay, they're back on Cybertron. What's happened in between?
Yeah, but remember, it's inspired from the comics, and in the comics, like when Optimus Prime came back to Cybertron, like in the, I think the opening salvo of the Combiner Wars, like they showed that, or like they implemented that Optimus kind of exiled himself or something, and he just came back to Cybertron, and then he got like mixed up in the Combiner Wars.
Yes, however, keep in mind, they're also not trying to go for the comics.
But
But
yeah,
it's inspired
Their own
from
sort
them.
of thing here, so not everything is taken from the comics.
Keep in mind Houdini.
Hey Josh, welcome back to TFTC.
Hello, everybody. It is BC back again with another episode of the Transformers Talk Corner. How is everybody doing?
I'm doing well. I have Starscream.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I got Galvatron, I got Sentinel Prime, I got all this other shit over here.
Guess what? I got all the time. I don't have Wave 2, but I got all the recent stuff aside from Blaster, which I'm getting this Friday.
I'm glad I made someone laugh.
You made me laugh too. You always good person, Josh. Anyway, we're talking about Combiner Wars. We talked about episode 1 and episode 2. So just to get your quick recap opinion on that, what did you think?
First episode kind of pissed me off, because anybody who really knows me knows that my two all-time favorite combiners are Menasor and Copytron.
oh
I
dang.
actually haven't known that, so this is the first.
Dang.
Yeah, so first episode, as soon as those two kind of bit the dust, I sat there like, really? Really? I mean, good on you, Windblade, but what the fuck, man?
I feel like Windblade was way too OP.
Yeah, Windblade is just, no. I'm sorry, but no. She should not have been able to take a combiner down that fucking
She really shouldn't have. If anything, the reaction that the outcome of Maxima should have been more accurate. So like because like it's practically like tickling them. But no, like Windblade, she comes in here with a fucking lightsaber. It's like you're dead. Bye bye.
The way how she couldn't escape Menasor's from Menasor's hand, but she was able to like push Optimus into the air just with her thrusters.
Exactly. It's like, what the fuck?
I
my
see
God.
I see it
about-
right now.
Well, anyways, moving on. Yeah, the second episode is what kind of got me somewhat interested in it again, because I enjoyed the fact that Windblade's sitting there trying to snipe Starscream, because, like, you know, it's good old Starscream, always getting fucking abused.
I feel like it was a reference to the IDW comics because the turmoil between Starscream and Windblade is really like you could cut the tension with a knife.
Exactly. And so, like, I love the fact that that was utilized. And, the most epic part of that episode was Optimus, like, smacking the fucking, or, like, taking the sniper out of her hand before she manages to kill him, and she turns, "Who are you?" and he walks out of the fucking shadows. It's like, damn!
And then you hear the music playing, and it's like... I'm like, oh my god, yes, they did it!
Exactly, it's like, oh my god! And then, of course, episode 3, they fought. Like, okay, no, they didn't fight, they dueled.
Yeah, and, you know, that's actually where we're up to, so you caught us at a good time. So, like, Windblade practically during their little fight, like, I even mentioned that, like, Optimus was doing, like, anime shit. Like, he's, like, blocking the hits or the impact from Windblade, just, like, going, like, shoulder to shoulder, sort of, like, just backing up. I thought that was really cool.
He's just sitting there like, really? You're a jet, you're smaller than me, you clearly have the speed advantage, and I'm dodging your every hit. The fuck you doing right here?
Oh, I love that. That was wonderful. And then there's actually this moment of, like, I don't want to say humanity because they're Cybertronians, but, you know, there's this moment where Windblade sort of starts to show a little bit of emotion. Like, she feels just like she wants to kill these things, but it's also like, you know, they took my planet, they took my people, they took Maxima. It's like...
Exactly, like, she's sitting there like,
you know, I need your help, and it's like Optimus, he doesn't want to get into it, but at the same time, he's like, you know...
So, exactly, like... Just
once the council, when the new regiment got involved, and it's like, you know, they have the Enigma of Combination, they's like, oh crap, shit just got real.
Exactly, it's like...
Because if I recall correctly, that relic was actually made from Nexus Prime, one of the 13 original Primes, because he was the one of combination.
He used it for headmasters, right?
No.
No, because like if you read like the bio on Nexus Prime, it's like he had an army of headmasters, like, and he created the Enigma.
God damn it! Then there will be a freaking headmaster Enigma thing.
Let me just do a little bit of...
Times of Turner series confirmed.
I could see that happening.
Yeah, that's the saddest fucking part too.
Yeah, I was actually okay. I was cool. I'm correct. The Enigma of Combination is one of the artifacts of the 13 possessed by Nexus Prime. I remembered. Yay! I'm actually proud of myself for that. I'll just pat myself on the back.
Here, I'll pat you on the back too. Wham!
I never done none of that shit here. Save it for your own shit. Anyway. So yeah, episode 3. Nice bit of character interaction between Windblade and Optimus. Again, John Bailey. So happy for him. I'm so happy for him. He finally got to voice Optimus Prime. Like, legit Optimus Prime. Like, he didn't get to do it for his own freaking thing. He actually got to do it for Hasbro and Machinima, and I'm just over here all giddy for him, because that was awesome. So, anyone have overall thoughts on this episode at all?
Which episode is this? I forget.
Episode 3, the duel.
Oh, the one where they fight. Okay.
I'm okay with it. I mean, I have no problems with it, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna get this out of the way right now. I'm getting kind of pissed that the episodes are only 5 minutes long.
Yeah, I established that at the very beginning, so.
I wish the battle was a little longer.
But I
wish
like
the episode alone was longer, man. I'm sick of this 5-minute crap.
5 minutes.
I wish that
I did
Windblade
like the
actually
way
did some
that,
damage to Optimus.
I did like the way that Optimus is going all Morpheus on her through the whole fight, like dodging everything. That was fun.
Yeah, like he does not want to do anything that he shouldn't.
Yeah, he doesn't want to fight at this point. You know, he just
And one of my commenters actually just gave.
he fought a war. At this point, like, yeah, he's kind of done. He doesn't want to.
He's done with the war. He's officially done. And that's when one of the commenters said that he's more into diplomacy right now than war.
Yep.
So that's cool. I never thought of that, but yeah.
That was always Optimus.
So, like, he was so pacifist about this. He did not want to hurt Windblade, but if he had to, like, he had to. Which, even then, he really didn't.
Exactly. Like, he's made it very clear throughout most of these episodes, he could more than put Windblade in the fucking place. He can more than he just chooses not to.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's Optimus. Enough said. You try to go with him, you ain't gonna win. Even a god like Unicron was taken down to the hands of Optimus. And the Matrix. Because that happens. So.
I like
Countless
how...
other Viacons, those poor Viacons.
The Viacons never had a chance.
Never.
Steve, no!
Screw Steve. I mean, I love him, but he did.
Especially the ones in Transformers. Who would just like mow through them and like slice their heads off and blow them up and all that.
Yeah.
No,
So let's move on to episode 4. And apparently this is just the first season, so this show might have a second season. Hopefully it's better. But let's talk about episode 4, Unforgotten, where an old rival of Optimus Prime comes into play. We're not only talking about, we're not talking about Starscream or, any of those guys. We're talking about the original OG of the Decepticons.
It's Megatron.
Let's talk about Megatron. Let the guy build up, would you? Jeez.
No, none of that build-up bullshit, okay? Just say
Hey, if you do it, I can do it. Back off. So let's talk about Megatron. And I love this, the way he was introduced. It's literally just straight to it. We see him fighting the Constructicons, which I was surprised that the Constructicons were even in this.
They need to have Devastator.
I mean, we won't get to that. How many times must I say it to you?
1,000 more.
Apparently. Anyway, I'm sorry. I knew Devastator was in this though because I saw the preludes and they showed him, so I'll give you that. But yeah, so he's seen fighting the Constructicons. He's whooping their ass as usual, as Megatron would.
Because fuck you, he's Megatron.
Exactly. And we didn't really get to see much of their bot modes aside from, you know, the Green Oompa Loompa himself, Long Haul. And you know, there's that. Which, you know, it was pretty cool to see his robot mode. I wish there was actually robot mode fighting though. It's like it's all in vehicle mode. Like Scrapper, the leader.
That's kind of weird. They're just
the freaking leader, man.
Throw him around.
Yeah,
he's in his digger mode. He's trying to charge at Megatron. When he could have been in his robot mode.
Yeah, the vehicle fights look odd.
Weird.
Yeah, there was like, you know how you, as a kid, you like ram cars together and you make cars.
That's literally what it
reminded me
was.
of, yeah.
Yeah.
Like Scrapper, he's in his freaking little front hoe mode, his front digger mode. He's like going like a boxer. He's like, I'm gonna jab to the left. No, I'm gonna jab to the right. He's moving back and forth in this little vehicle mode. I thought that was funny, but like Megatron's like, bitch, I'm gonna grab your bucket and I'm gonna throw you.
Basically, you know, Megatron was very accurate.
Now, I do like one moment where we see Long Haul, and he literally just takes like this random piece of debris and he stabs Megatron in the back with it.
And Megatron just turns around like, did you just stab me in the back, bitch?
And then he just chucks him, and you know they're down for the count. Megatron just like steps on Long Haul's chest, doesn't even look at the wound. He just reaches around his back, grabs it, and rip it out. I thought that was cool. And then he makes this like big decree. It's like, is there anyone else out there who wishes to challenge the mighty Megatron? That moment, you just see that footstep, and then Optimus Prime comes into play.
Now this is a challenge.
Now, granted, you know, they weren't exactly challenged, but Optimus and Megatron, they got rivalry. They had rivalry. They, you know...
They're rival.
They're gonna have that undying rivalry no matter what. And we have Windblade in the stands like she's like some sort of cheerleader or something, but she's not actually like that. She's just kind of watching. You know, she's on the sidelines. And, you know, we actually get to see Optimus and Megatron fight. Now, there's one thing I will give to this episode. They made it connect with the prelude. That was cool. They actually showed a little bit of the prelude, you know, when even Megatron himself said even back then you didn't have the guts to pull the trigger. And we go back to that, and I thought that was really clever. So I kind of hope we see more of that sort of history interaction, or incorporation, I mean, in the series alone.
You know, it's something that really bothers me, especially with these incarnations of Optimus Prime, is that they always make him seem like he never has the guts to pull the trigger. And it's kind of irritating. You know, these characters are around for like thousands of years, they survive for like thousands of millions of years, and they always portray Optimus as this guy who's like, he can't, you know, he can't pull the trigger. He's not willing to do what's necessary to get the job done.
I don't think you've watched the movieverse.
No, I have, and that's why I like it. Because he's always, you know, he doesn't play no games. And then you see these other incarnations, you're like, just shoot him. You know? He'll come back.
It's like, he's not gonna die forever. He's gonna come back. That's why I've even stated this. Prime is Robo-Jesus. Prime is Robo-God.
Oh my god.
Megatron is Robo-Hitler, and Unicron's Robo-Satan.
What the?
Don't judge me!
He says that almost in every live stream.
I've actually only in the recent ones, but it's true! Anyway, moving on.
Wait, what episode are we on right now?
We're on episode 4, Unforgotten.
That's the fight, right? I'm just...
Yeah, the one with Optimus and Megatron.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay.
And there's, honestly, there's just one moment where it's like Windblade wants to be part of the action, and like even when Megatron's starting to be submissive, sort of, Windblade just comes out of nowhere and just punches him straight up in the face. And he's just like sitting there on his butt. I will admit though, the communication between the Constructicons, that was odd.
What do you mean?
They just made noises.
They talked
yeah.
flashing lights. Like when you think of Constructicons, you don't think of mindless drones. You think of like these these like ruthless Decepticons. Like, what is this? I don't get that. It was weird. It was just really weird. And then honestly, the highlight of this episode, in my personal opinion, was the very ending where we see all three of them walk out, and Megatron makes this comment. You know, what's that you used to say back then, Prime? Oh, that's right. Transform and roll out. Windblade sort of giggles, and it's just, oh, I loved that.
Yeah, that was a great.
I loved that so much.
It was such a great moment.
I love how he also tried to sound like him saying it, like his mom.
Oh, yes.
And then what else other way is there to end this episode? We have all three of them transform and roll out into the sunset.
Yay!
That was cool. That was really cool.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I love the guy that they picked for Megatron.
Yes, he's doing an amazing job.
Who is he? What's his name?
I don't know, but you can go on to BehindTheVoiceActors.com and find out.
Yeah.
What I've seen, he's done voice acting. You know, Bat in the Sun? He's done some voice acting for their stuff.
So.
But
yeah, that was one of my favorite moments in that episode where you kind of just have Megatron mock Optimus, Windblade giggles, and you know Optimus even turns and looks at Windblade. He's like, "What you giggling at?" And she's like,
afterwards.
Jason Mornoka is Megatron.
Okay.
Well, shout out to him because he's doing an awesome job.
Yeah, Jason, like, bruh.
I'm really pleased with his Megatron. Like, if he was ever to actually become in, like, another legit Transformers thing, like, if Frank Welker passed away, and I know I'm going to hate saying this, if he passed away, I want him to substitute. I want him to become the next Megatron. He's doing really good, honestly. So, and now we come on to episode 5, midway through the series, because, you know, it's 9 episodes, I think. We come on to Homecoming, which we go back to Cybertron, and we go with the council of Rodimus Prime, Mistress of Flame, and Starscream. Which, by the way, Starscream's fine. No comedic, you know, arm stretcher or anything. He's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with him. And in this episode, basically, we have Optimus, Windblade, and Megatron charging to the headquarters of the council and trying to take out the Enigma of Combination. And, okay, there's one thing I don't like about this episode in particular, and it's from Mistress of Flame. Alright, Eric, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hi. So, there's one thing I don't like about this episode, and it's with the Mistress of Flame. The way she just bangs her hammer! There's like this one moment where it's like she's getting pissed off and she bangs the staff of her hammer on the ground like 3 times in a row. It's like...
Well, she was like part of the council and like she's trying to act like a judge or something.
She's being a brat. Don't try to justify it.
It's just weird. It was just really, really weird. Like, was that supposed to be funny? Is that supposed to be just, you know...
Actually, it's supposed to relate to the comics because, well, that's what I understood because, like, in the comics, like, Windblade, like, she's, like, loyal to the Mistress of Flame. She would always be, like, the Mistress of Flame, like, says, and, like, I Windblade here or something like that. And now, like, she's disobeying the Mistress or something. That's like,
I don't recall there was ever a moment in the comics where we see, like, the Mistress of Flame bang her hammer.
No, not banging her hammer, but I'm saying that, like, you know, Windblade was...
No, I know. It's like, you know... I know what you mean. Like, there was that moment with even the Prime, and it's like... With Optimus, he said something, and then it's like, and we shall listen, or something like that, or we hear you. I don't know. I get that, though, but, like... It's like even showing the Council as being kind of corrupted here. It's like they want to use this Enigma of Combination to pretty much weaponize it and create more combiners, which, you know, I think is pretty cool. And, again, we're getting some nice character interaction between the three. Like, we have Megatron kind of just, like, sitting down, watching Optimus and Windblade kind of infiltrate the Council headquarters.
Like, he doesn't really care about the...
No, he's just like, I'm just going to be here for the ride. I want to see how this all plays out. But I love the one comment he says, where he's like, you know, you guys can take care of the Council. I just want to only kill... And also, I want to point out that, like, when Windblade lands, she lands with, like, such grace. Like, such gentleness to it. It's like a butterfly.
on steroids.
I guess.
But of course.
So that's pretty cool. I like how Starscream's also kind of trying to be like the voice of reason here. It's really odd to see.
Yeah, it's different. It's very different. It's something we're not
Gonna
used
have to get used to.
But it is nice to see that he's not trying to take over somebody right now. Kind of annoying.
No, but knowing Starscream, he always has some sort of ulterior motive.
I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Starscream can claim, he's there to help. All he wants. Reality of it is, as soon as he gets a chance to rule, he's gonna take it.
So then we have, the presence of Optimus, Megatron, and Windblade detected. The Council activates the exterior defenses. Even tries to actually talk to them, but, Optimus, he's looking out for the well-being of all the universe. He doesn't want the Enigma to be used for a weapon. And even Windblade just tries to talk to the Mistress of Flame, and, again, she does that banging of her hammer, awkward thing. There's an interaction between Starscream and Megatron, which I really like.
That was funny.
He's like, just cut the ploy, you're gonna fail anyway. He's like, I am trying to atone for my sins. Which I thought, that was awesome. Just hearing those words come from Starscream's mouth, that gave me an Armada feel. Because it's like, even in Armada, it's like Starscream didn't exactly know what he was trying to do. And whenever he was trying to do wrong, he managed to try and fix it.
They're clearly setting this up to where he's gonna have the Armada body in this. Calling it now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. And then we have Megatron just straight up jump up with his fusion cannon charged, fires Starscream point blank range. And that's something that's kind of stupid to me. It's like he doesn't even try to dodge or anything. Like he sees the weapon power up, but then again, the fans are probably gonna be happy because it's like, hey, more Starscream abuse.
Exactly, because fuck you, Starscream abuse.
I always thought it was like his inner Starscream's like, oh no, here we go again. He feels like powerless to fear or something.
I wish they would have put like a voiceover echo whenever they zoom in on Starscream. He's like, oh scrap.
Literally sitting there like, God damn it, Megatron.
In every series, they have to have Megatron like taunt Starscream constantly.
They have to. I like that Windblade's also taking out turrets with like her. I'm just gonna call it a lightsaber. I'm just gonna call it that. But then there's this weird moment where she's on a cannon and she's riding it like a mechanical bull.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of strange.
It was weird.
Because it was so long.
Mechanical bull.
I see what I do there.
And then she was sitting on it for like 30 seconds, and I was like, okay, we get it.
Is this another is this another fan service moment?
I was waiting for her to...
I've seen the shit that's posted about Windblade. It is not pretty.
Well, okay.
The fact that you brought that up does a lot.
Shut up. I don't look it up personally. I go on Tumblr, try to look up robots in the sky stuff, and that's the first thing I see is stuff of freaking Windblade.
That's what they all say.
Exactly.
I speak the truth.
You don't.
Okay, now there's... Shut up, Josh.
Make me.
Bitch, I already have. You stopped.
No. You actually have to physically come down here and make me.
No, that's by your rules. By the terms of all logic, I made you stop. Anyway, moving on. We have the cannons fire at them all. And, they're still taking out turrets, which, again, kind of cool. We have this moment where, like, Optimus Prime and Megatron nod at each other. Which, like, that was really cool to see, too. It's like, there's a moment with Starscream limping where Optimus is trying to help him out. And then, the heartbreaker moment, as I like to deem it. The ground begins to rumble. All three of the council members scatter except for Rodimus, who falls into, like, this trench. And out comes Devastator, literally grabbing Rodimus, rips off his arm.
All the D1 fans are like really happy right now.
Just like laughing maniacally. I yelled at the top of my lungs in my room when I saw the scene. I went, Jesus Christ!
Right?
Like, dude, I didn't imagine that.
The G1 fans are probably laughing with Devastator.
No, the G1 fans are saying, way to go, Devastator! Did us all a fucking favor.
Nobody likes Rodimus.
No, not after what he did.
So yeah, that was a good mixture of dialogue and action in that one. That gave me a Transformers Prime sort of feel episode to it. But that shocker moment. Again, I will say it. Jesus Christ!
How did it give you a relation to Transformers Prime?
It gave me a feeling towards it, not like
Okay, like,
Double
but
fight
how?
too.
because it felt like a Transformers Prime episode to me.
Okay, whatever.
Must be a really short episode.
Like, I guess because like some of the moments in there, they sort of relate sort of to Transformers Prime a little bit. You know, you got a nice little bit of character development. You have a nice interaction between characters. I don't know. It just gave me like a Transformers Prime feel to it. Like not a full episode, but like just enough to like make it feel like Transformers Prime. Like you guys understand what I mean, right?
No. Just kidding, guys.
50-50.
I'm not good at explanations. Just ignore what I said.
I think I kind of understand what you mean. Like, when I was watching, like, Optimus and Megatron sort of work together, it reminded me, like, episode 26 of season 1 where they're, like, fighting off all the Unicron antibodies.
I'm sorry. No, I get what you mean too. I get that. And that's not exactly what I meant, but I can't explain it any other way. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. But what were your thoughts on it, guys? Let me know. Feel free to.
Thoughts on what?
Episode 5.
Holy fucking piss!
That's a new one from you. I don't think I've ever heard you say those words.
Not in that order.
Exactly.
Not in that order.
No, he's right. Like, I don't think I've ever heard you say holy fucking piss. That's a new one. Remind me to add that to my BC dictionary.
Wait, you have a BC dictionary? What? I mean, I know there's a few dictionary, but what?
Yes, there was one specifically for you and also Aladar, because... Well, actually, no, there's a logic dictionary for him.
Wait,
Just kidding, buddy. Love ya.
wait, Aladar defines logic? What?
His logic makes no sense, remember?
He defies all forms of logic.
Exactly! That's his logic!
Logical. Anyways, we love you, buddy, but what the fuck?
Oh, I love shitting with people like this. Anyway, let me hear your opinions. Like, you know, you don't have to go beginning to end, but, you know, like, favorite moments, overall thoughts on character development, all that fun stuff. Let me know.
I'm joking.
My favorite moment was when Rodimus died. Oh wait.
We'll get there.
My favorite...
He may or may not have died. I don't know. Only says they tore off the arm.
They did, but, like, dude, Devastator ain't fucking around.
Exactly, Devastator's here, and he's actually devastating.
All I did was
To be fair, he was devastating on
I had a
Devastation.
feeling I knew everything.
There's a pun in there, TFA. There's a pun.
Oh, I'm so punny.
You fucker! You beat me to it!
Yes, I beat you to it. How do you feel, bish?
Meh.
Sure, you're just burning with rage inside, if I know you correctly.
No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm good.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm good. Because I have Waffle Crisp. Fuck all of you. Give me just a second, guys.
So, yeah, anyone have any other thoughts on the episode?
The episode was good, but like my favorite moment was when Megatron he didn't just care, like he didn't care, he just like jumped up and shot Starscream.
I could just imagine him like laying down in a lawn chair with sunglasses on, watching all this happen. I don't know why.
But I don't like how Devastator came out of nowhere. Like they just showed like the 3 Constructicons interacting when they're like sort of overhearing Optimus Prime and Windblade, but
That's why he showed up.
yeah,
Oh,
but
wait.
like
I
it's
want
just...
to... Oh, continue.
Okay, yeah, but like there were only 3 Constructicons there, so like, you know, how did like all of them just like decide?
As far as we know, there could have been more. They just never showed them.
Okay. That's my thoughts.
But I want to bounce off on what you had said, Audible Gamer. But what I was thinking was, because since how we see them in the last episode, talking. Now I'm thinking about this. How they get there so fast? Dude, to combine Devastator, it just seems very random. To just be there, okay, here comes Devastator.
Yeah, and
We'll see how.
if the council detected Optimus and Megatron and Windblade, how could they not have detected the Constructicons?
Maybe they were underground. Maybe, like, not Devastator, but, like, maybe after Optimus, Windblade, and Megatron left, like, the Constructicons kind of, like, got together, they made a tunnel from the Coliseum and, like, buried, they dug their way to the council headquarters, which, honestly, they could do, seismic graphing and everything, they could easily find that. And knowing the Constructicons, they are sort of within that territory. They could be, like, bouldered from rescue bots. I'm just saying. So there's always that possibility, because it's like, it is kind of odd to see Devastator literally just emerge from the ground out of nowhere with no explanation. But at the same time, they kind of let you think about it on your own. Like, how do you think they got there? That's pretty cool.
That's another thing that, like, makes me feel like this series is going to be really rushed, like, with all the episodes.
And keep in mind, this is only the first season, so a second might be in the way.
All I'm gonna say is that this is probably the Combiner Wars version of Cyber Missions. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I even said that at the very beginning. I'm like, it has like a sort of cyber mission feel to it. So we're on the same track. Great minds think alike. But
For everyone, oh burn! I am the one. Don't need your guns.
But I'm curious to see what next week's episode is. I mean, obviously it's going to be against Devastator. Now, there was someone on YouTube who managed to get a clip of a future episode of Combiner Wars, and it was literally of Devastator just kind of going while Megatron was shooting at him, and you can tell it's Megatron because the lasers are purple.
What is it? Me.
But you hear Devastator kind of just go like Autobots, Decepticons, small and weak. It's like a 5-second thing, but I'm curious to know how that person got. I think it was like Sean TF 19.
He was a Counter 656 because he was like a paid sponsor and he was doing an advertisement for it. They gave him a clip to add onto his video, so he probably cut it from Counter 656's video.
It was the stop motion with Windblade versus Devastator, right?
Yeah, but I don't recall that clip that Sean TF got in the Counter 656 video.
It was in the very beginning.
Oh, it was?
I think. Yeah.
The one of Devastator, like actually talking?
Yeah, that whole clip was from the very beginning of the video before the actual stop motion started.
Yep.
I don't recall that, but I guess I'll have to go back and rewatch it.
That's when Windblade was flying away. He literally transitioned that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, okay. I'll actually have to go back and watch that now. But yeah. I think the series could be a little bit better if the time was just out just a wee bit longer. Like, I remember we were told that these things were going to be like 10 minutes, I think.
It'd be better if it wasn't the machinima.
I don't know. I'm not complaining against Machinima. I like it. I don't like the Go 90 thing. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that. But at the same time, I'm getting used to it because it's like, it's all free. We don't have to pay for it.
Exactly. That's why I didn't complain. If it's
What do you
free,
mean
I don't have to pay for it. I'm good.
We don't have to pay for it.
You don't have to pay for Go 90.
They should have just made it YouTube instead if they wanted to pull it that way.
Yeah, I mean, they could.
It could have been worse. It could have been YouTube Red.
What do you mean we can't? What do you mean?
You cannot watch this specific series unless you're on an app called Go 90.
Oh, okay.
No, you can watch it on YouTube.
If you're out of the U.S.
No. Okay.
Also, yeah, I do see the clip now. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
I really hope that Optimus, Megatron, and Windblade don't kill Devastator. I wish that like Devastator could have like a battle with Victorion.
Wasn't there a storyline where Scrapper like died or
That
something?
was in the IDW comics, and he was killed by Spike Witwicky, and then later on, Devastator was sort of re-engineered, so like Hook became a leg, and then Prowl became the head.
Yeah, Prowl was the commander.
So that's why we had Prowlistator, despite how many people really disliked it. Which honestly, I'm a supporter of it. I like it.
For some reason, I have a feeling that one of them is going to die.
If Menasaure's dead and Computron is sort of technically dead, then I wouldn't be surprised if Devastator were to die.
Yeah. But we at least need to have at least one combiner.
But I already done gave my thought. I'm fucking pissed that those two are dead.
I actually hope that Rodimus survives.
Okay. I know I'm gonna say like.
It kind of rushed.
Yeah. I will say though that was my Jesus. That's the first time. This is the first thing I'm just gonna say about it. That was the first time. That was my Jesus Christ moment of that episode, and I'm gonna probably have one for every single episode. At least for now, because that really, like, I watched that episode, I yelled that at the top of my lungs, and I was just, like, really shocked, because I didn't expect it. It was really cool. But,
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck moment.
But, yeah, that's really pretty much it for now. Now, as far as this series goes, like I said, could be better if it was more than 5 minutes per episode, because then we could actually get really into it. If there is a season 2, which hopefully there is, and maybe it's better, then, you know... But my overall feel on this series is it's pretty much a quick cash grab sort of scheme deal. You know, like, they're promoting... I feel like they only made this to pretty much promote the new toys that are already that are out. Like Computron, he's already out, he's brand new. Victorion, they're doing that for fans because she was a fan-built combiner based on the fan polls. You know, Devastator, again, sort of G1 fan service, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm into this series. I'm curious to know what's gonna go on, and I look forward to the next episode. But that's very much just my thoughts on it. I just really wish this could be better than what they promoted it to be. It's sort of similar to like with Robots in Disguise. Like, you know, first season was good, second season was meh. Third season, Starscream's back, so I'm gonna be pretty happy about that. Unless they decide to do a Soundwave and they.
And they have a show for like one episode.
I'm not gonna be happy if they decide to do that. But yeah, that's really pretty much it. I kind of wish there was more to talk about on this, but you know, if season 2 does come into play, though, who would you guys want to see?
Superion.
Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with Superior's not in this, but whatever.
I know this is not gonna happen, but if they had EX Megatronia, that would be cool.
I don't think they would do
I know,
Takara
but I mean,
base.
like, it would be cool to see.
John Cena.
I swear to God.
Alright.
Maybe they could have Bruticus.
Bruticus will be cool. Bruticus will be very cool.
Cute dog.
I don't know. I don't know what else. Oh, Protectobots. That'd be, well, no, not really. What about like Abominus or
How about
Predaking?
no one said that a couple seconds ago?
Leo Kaiser.
I don't know about that.
No.
Predaking?
Unless it, I just said
Okay, Predaking maybe.
if Lio Kaiser's done right for season, if there is a season 2, then yes. But if it's gonna be a straight up thing based on the toy, then please God, no.
How about
What about Ultra
Skyrim?
Magnus?
No.
Wait, no about what?
Lyle Kaiser, no.
No, how about Skyrain?
Fine. I'd be fine with Skyrim.
That'd be cool.
Lyle Kaiser,
No,
no.
it's honest.
Yeah.
You're
I
really
was gonna
that
say
point.
that.
You're okay. Let me get this straight. You're really that disappointed in Lyle Kaiser. Even if they were to do him right, you wouldn't want him in it.
If they did it right, yeah. But
He
clearly,
even said that.
oh, this is a Combiner Wars. So clearly enough, they're going to go based off of the fucking toy. So therefore, no.
I feel like Hasbro should do like another May Mayhem exclusive where it's like a Voyager, and it's like a repainted Silver Bowl or something, and they did it in Leozak colors.
You hear that, Hasbro? Get on that shit.
Exactly. MK Former, he's in the comment section. So is Alex K9 and a few other people.
I am the one. Don't need your guns and disrespect me.
So, how long have we been going on for? We've been going on for. Why is it showing on the? Okay, it's saying it's like we've been on for 15 minutes and 23 seconds, but clearly I know that's wrong.
King Arthur for King Arthur. That's funny. Okay. That's for another day.
What is going on here? Why are you? Okay, no, you're still doing it. Damn technology! Why do you have to fail me? Oh well. But, that's really kind of pretty much it for this episode, guys. I really wish there was more to talk about for this series, but we're only 5 episodes in. Let's hope the rest are better. Because we're getting good. Wait, what?
We can talk about stuff that we actually want to see happen in this.
Well, that too. I mean, yeah, why not?
Like, well, okay, here's what I want them to do. I either want them to, like, at some point this year announce season 2, or if, like, by the end of the series, give us a hint at a possible Titans Return series.
Yeah, I think that would be wise if they did that.
Because we need to see what the fuck Son O'Brien is going to bring to the table.
Have you read the comics?
No, as of late I haven't been able to. And I haven't
Well,
had...
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you a link, and I want you to go check them out because these comics, like, holy shit.
Well, I mean, I've seen his comic design, and he looks fucking bad.
Dude, he is fucking badass. He wrecks shit in the comics.
What are we talking about?
Sentinel Prime.
Oh, okay.
On the bright side, didn't kill Ironhide. Too soon. Oh.
Too soon.
Michael?
Yeah, I know you're gonna hit me.
Don't. Just don't. Just don't. You leave Ironheart alone. Anyways. I mean, I guess if they did it right, I'd love to see Lyle Kaiser. I'd love to see Superion. I'd love to see Verticus. Or, you know, hell, like, let's actually see something, like, let's see an actual fucking Combiner War in this.
Okay, at some point down the line, I want to actually see the Combiners separate and fight as their individual components, as their actual team.
We all know that's not
It
going to happen.
probably won't happen, sadly.
It's not
I'm
gonna-
calling it. It probably won't happen. They're making it sound like they're complete beings combined together, just like with one mind, not all minds together.
I
Like
mean,
example
okay,
of-
I'll give you that, but I'm just saying, even though it might not happen, I'd like at least maybe an origin of, you know, Combiners. Maybe.
It would be cool to see, like, if 2 combiners were rivals, then they could do, like, a flashback scene, kind of like what they did with Optimus and Megatron.
Well, sadly, we can't because Venusaur and Computron and Superior and Minosaur are always that, and then Predaking and... Well, Predaking never really had... I guess now, technically, Predaking's Combiner rival will be Skyrain.
What about
Skylinks.
Bruticus and Defensor?
What?
Bruticus and Defensor.
That could work. Unfortunately, we can't see, you know, like, other rivalries. Like, you know, especially with, like, Computron and Abominus.
There's a low chance of this happening, or maybe not even at all, but Galvatron versus... or Galvatronus versus Optimus Maximus.
That could work. Somehow. Well, no, not even, because, like, Galvatron's officially back now for Titan's Return, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, if they do a Titan's Return series, I want to see that happen badly, like really badly, and I want to see it done right. Like so far, what they're doing, they're progressing through each episode, in my opinion. That's what I see.
Started off shit, slowly getting better.
Exactly, and that's how every series works. You know, like look at Robots in Disguise. The pilot wasn't too bad, but it got progressively better through each episode.
I think that if Hasbro wanted to do like more like animated series after like inspired after the comics, then they should really do something like the DGD or the DGD. What is that? Like the
No, no,
Decepticon?
no, no. I don't want to.
Justice Division.
I don't want to see that.
Why don't, dude? The Decepticon Justice Division is cool.
That would not even remotely be possible because of how like intense they are when it comes to their killing methods.
The what?
The DJD,
What is the DJD?
I wish
Decepticon
that-
Justice Division.
I wish that in Titans Return they give us like, since we got Minimus Ambus with Ultra Magnus, Minimus Ambus's brother, Dominus Ambus, like went undercover as a Decepticon Justice Division. Like he went undercover as Voss. So like if they gave us a Titans Return Voss with Dominus Ambus, that would be cool.
I don't see. I don't know. I don't see that.
No, I mean like, it would be cool if they did that.
Yeah, and I understand that, but I still, even if they, I don't know. I don't really see that. I don't think they're going to make anything in regards to the Decepticon Justice Division because they're made for kids. It's like, what kind of kid do you have that you want to transform and it turns into a torture chair? Or like, one that turns into a freaking living turbine.
What?
What?
The
Living
Decepticon-
turbine.
Yeah.
Who turned into that?
Tesserus?
Have it turned into
Mega Effect.
I think it was
And then he-
Tesserus.
Yeah.
I gotta check.
Let that guy through and die.
Basically, look up the Decepticon Justice Division on tfwiki.net and you'll see. Because I know there was Kaon transformed into an electric chair. Someone turned into a living smelting pit. The other one turned into a turbine. Tarn turned into a double fusion cannon tank. Voss turned into a sniper. And I'm trying to remember what the other one transformed into. But I can't for the life of me right now.
Okay. Weird.
I think in a comic, didn't one die?
They all died.
I died.
Actually, Voss, like I said, Voss was actually Agent 113, who was Dominus Ambus, and Dominus Ambus's alternate mode was a Turbo Fox.
Yeah, Spark Eater. He did.
Yeah.
No, Turbo Fox. Yeah, well, what? I don't know. I'm just saying the possibility of DJD figures are very slim because Hasbro is made to sell these toys to kids, and I don't think those would be appropriate to sell.
Takara could sell them.
What?
Takara could sell them.
Well, yeah, but why would you want to spend more for those? Like,
And they would give them for maybe a normal price because they're completely aware that these Decepticons are just.
No.
no,
It's,
they wouldn't sell them
first
for
of all,
normal price because if that were the case, they would do that with their Transformers Legends line right now with like the
Exactly.
Titan Return figures. They're not only just selling the actual characters, but they're selling the repainted Titan Master weapons along with those characters and charging for about $30 a piece.
That's true. No wonder Deadlock's so expensive.
have you seen the price?
That's why I don't
for-
buy from Takara that often because it's like it's crazy. They want so much for just same figures.
Who was the third-party company that made Voss?
I don't know. Two different people were talking and I didn't understand either one. Who spoke first? What? Someone spoke first and then someone else spoke and I didn't understand a word.
Who's on first?
I don't know. I thought I heard someone and then someone else spoke. So maybe I'm just hearing things. I don't know. But you were saying? What about Gamer?
Okay, shit, I forgot.
No, it's fine.
Boss.
I don't remember.
Oh wait, no, I remember. Who made the toy for, like, who was the third-party company that made a Voss figure?
Mastermind Creations. They also made Kaon and they're making Tarn and Tesserus and Helix.
Like, are those figures overpriced? Like do they cost
$70.
$70 for like?
Party.
Yeah, $70 for the DJD. It's crazy. That's why I'm still trying to get Voss, but they want like 80 for him on eBay, and he's out of stock on TF Source and others.
They may have something on Amazon.
It's still probably going to be about $80.
Actually, Amazon is way overpriced.
It's whale proof? I'm joking.
I don't know. I think it's a pretty good spot to spin up the episode, so that's pretty much it. Transformers Combined Wars episode 6 will be coming out next Tuesday on Go 90. If you don't want to watch it, wait, of course, if you're not in the U.S., you can go watch it on YouTube, which, frankly, I still kind of think is stupid, but whatever.
It's also on Vimeo.
Oh yeah, of course. Sign-outs and everything. Sorry, I'm kind of like out of it at the moment. So, whoever wants to sign this out, well, let's just start from left to right on my side. So, Autobot Gamer, sign yourself out.
Okay, this is Autobot Gamer 21. Check out my stop motions on my channel, and TF Addicts for life.
You need your own sign-out, like your own signature there, buddy. I'll shoot you.
Okay, I'm signing out.
There you go. Drift Storm, you want to sign yourself out?
Yeah, of course. This is Drifting Storm Productions. I am creating a series, and I may need some people's help. I just need time. But if you want to check out my channel, it is Storm Fairy. You can just look in one of these people subscriptions and you'll find me. Other than that, that's pretty much about it. I'm probably gonna stick around for the after show, and that's it.
Alrighty. Jay Poozer, you want to sign yourself out?
Sure. My name is JP's Animations. Possibly later on this week I'll have another stop motion up. I've been trying to get back into it, but no guarantees. So yeah.
Alrighty. Merit Movies, want to sign yourself out?
Alright! Merit Movies here! The dangest meme on planet Earth or something like that! I am here to tell you should go see my channel because it's fairly decent and average. You should go check out my series and such and all the other jazz. And yeah!
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Merit Movies out! Yeah!
I like the enthusiasm. I like the enthusiasm. BC, you want to sign yourself out, buddy?
This is BC saying, get you guys. I will catch you guys next time.
And, of course, we're left with me. So, guys, stay tuned for Transformers Infinite Chaos Episode 6, Lunar Darkness Part 2, that'll be in the works. That is actually going to be the second part of Part 5, or second half of Part 5, because I couldn't film all of it in one episode, unfortunately. If I did, it would be over 15 minutes. So, that's my max, for whatever stupid reason. But you guys can also stay tuned for Transformers Union, which, by the way, Merit Movies and I have a special little announcement for that.
Save that for another day.
Another day?
Another day. This not for this thing.
Oh, alright. Well, teaser trailer's in the works for that. What else? Transformers Combined Wars United Warriors will be coming out sometime. I don't know when. So don't ask me. And TFA plays, TFA reviews, TFA stuff coming back. And also, if you guys are Nightbirds, you guys can stay tuned for another installment of Late Night with TFA, which is a little web series, which is kind of interactive with you guys as well as just hanging out with other people doing fun stuff.
Is it tonight?
We tried playing we did an actual little game called, Guess That Transformer, where we pretty much give each other hints from which continuity and which character it is. And that worked pretty well. So maybe there'll be a TFA game night sometime. We'll try that. We'll do Cards Against Humanity at some point, too. That'll be fun.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you all very much for watching, and please remember, if you haven't already, to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you happen to not really like this video and you want to let me know, then by all means hit that dislike button. If you are new to the channel or you want to see more of my awesome videos, then be sure to hit that subscribe button, because this is the only channel where your entertainment will be transformed. And of course, if you guys want to contact me in any way, shape, or form, you can always go ahead and leave a link down. I mean, not leave a link. Can't talk. Leave a comment down in the comment section down below. Post or message me via the Facebook page. Hit me up on Twitter, Skype, Instagram, all that fun stuff. And you can follow me on Instagram for exclusive clips and info that will be for content that will be uploaded on my channel as time progresses. And once you guys message me or comment, you can please be appropriate and be patient, and I'll reply to you guys as soon as I can. But with all that being said, my fellow addicts, please remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and of course, TF Addicts for life. This is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, rolling out. Peace.